As part of Operation Tread Softly for U.S. Task Force Delta, the following is classified, eyes only, need to know only, and this is for the Commander-in-Chief, Donald J. Trump, regarding a story called Our Day at CIA. And if you are seeing this, sir, that means that I was unable to deliver the document. So basically the story in brief goes like this. The then Commander-in-Chief George Bush Jr. told the American public and the world that he did not want a ground war with Iraq, that he just wanted to take out Saddam and his henchmen. So I was directed to go to CIA headquarters in Langley and asked to speak with the director regarding taking Saddam out and his henchmen. I told them that I felt like I was not going to have a problem getting in and doing the job, but that I wanted their help getting out, that I wanted to survive it. I was interrogated for 4 hours, and it was good cop, bad cop scenario, wherein the senior agent was really antagonizing and disrespectful and drilling, and the younger CIA officer was fascinated and was intrigued, and actually ended up brokering the bargain, the intel that I had, the intel that they wanted, and the assistance that I wanted from them eventually came out on the table. The director was given the message. My code name at the time was Raven, which has since been declassified. And the following is a matter of national security, if nothing else is said. Operation Tread Softly is alive and well, sir. Treasury, resources, education, agriculture, and defense initiatives are all underway, being engaged by all 7 branches of America's Armed Forces. And your 8th branch of America's Armed Forces, the National Guard, has been created. And as you suggested, it is so far self-funded, relying upon a few big-hearted sponsors who believe in the purpose. And thank you, sir, for helping to support this lofty vision of uniting the world's militaries towards service to the planet. Through education, through ecological stewardship projects for the forgotten people, taking bold action, we can indeed make America great again. In conclusion, as a national intelligence estimate studying our country's sovereignty and liberty, or freedom and abundance, life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness over the last 200 years, the number one phenomenon that seemed to have been what made America great to begin with, when the British Empire ruled the entire world, or nearly so, America the free became the richest, most liberated nation on earth in just 100 years. And I feel that that was directly the result of the phenomenon of different colors and classes and cultures of people being able to work together because of a common vision that the Constitution provides for us all. And the ability of people to work together toward a common cause allows them to accept differences, unlike some countries that have become so old and cliquish, where the old families rule. America the Free, when it was young, the first 100 years, was a great explosion of growth process from a phenomenon we call generative, which I want to engage now with the National Guard and the U.S. Bureau of Land Management's Earth Ranger Academy, which will be the next video. I'm going to wrap this up with the conclusion of the National Intelligence Estimate of exactly how to make America great again. It's to encourage, inspire, and foster people of different backgrounds and cultures and colors, especially all 6 colors, all the many cultures of people, having their talents brought to the forefront, and have self-funded systems of village and tribal and small business, cottage industry type of activation of farms and empty lots in the urban areas, and the suburbs really taking advantage of the wealth of the best of both worlds that they have. Not too far out in the wilderness, not too far in the city. The suburbs can be the ideal. So nature and people being able to bring forth their best ideas, the collective of all the colors and cultures, created the richest, most free nation on earth in less than 100 years. Then in the last 100 years, we got fat and happy and sloppy and complacent and judgmental and aggressive. And then we got taken over by the British Empire again. Starting in 1913, 1976, education was taken over. 1984 to 86, agriculture was taken over. And by 1992, the entire Treasury, education, and agriculture had fallen under the tyranny of global shadow government and economic hitmen. That can be remedied by the forgotten people taking bold action and small business rising up with the people to be self-governing, to support the president, to support the system as it is, and do our part to improve it, each of us individually. Thank you, sir, for listening. This may or may not be the last message. Otherwise, if all goes well, from Flint, Michigan to Alaska, there will be regular weekly updates from Seward, Alaska, Alaska's first city, and our strategic base for the National Guard, your 8th branch of America's Armed Forces, and Anchorage. It's a privilege to serve, Commander. And as they say in Hawaii, aloha, and God bless your family and America.